Good afternoon. It's July 11th, but I haven't gotten around to doing my Pride beer review for June, so, but it's quarantine. Nobody even knows what year it is, so it probably doesn't matter, right? So today, hi, Erwin. Hi, Bird. So today I'm going to take a look at two different Pride beers. This is Pond Farm Brewing Company's 50 Shades of Pride. It's a pale ale at 5.5% out of San Rafael, California. So right over the Golden Gate Bridge from San Francisco. Oh my goodness, this is always backward and it confuses me. Anyway, 50 Shades of Pride. And then Laughing Monk Brewery. And I guess I could be wearing my tank top I have for them because it's 100 degrees here today. But I'm not, so I'll have to drink the beer instead. This is Laughing Monk Brewery's Brother Harvey for Harvey Milk. This is a milkshake IPA with mango and pineapple for San Francisco Pride, which is normally the last weekend of June, but was canceled because we can't go into public right now. So, so here we are at home. So bummer, happy Pride to everybody and all of that. Let's see, what is this one? Has 6.8%. So both of these, this one wants me to use a pint glass. What else? So both of these have the independent craft brewer labels on them, which I love to see. And I'm going to drink 50 Shades first, which is the pale ale, and then I'll have the Milkshake IPA Brother Harvey. But I'm going to do them in one video. Just because it makes it easier. So, let's take a look. Beautifully golden. I mean, I direct poured it, so it poured very heady. I wasn't being very careful about my pour, so maybe that's not how it pours all the time, but it smells beautifully hoppy. A little, I don't know, metallic maybe is the smell that I'm smelling? I don't know. What was this again? 5.5%, I think. Yeah, 5.5. Okay. So it smells very hoppy. It smells a little grainy, slightly metallic, I guess, is the smell that I'm smelling. I can't quite place that smell. Sometimes it almost makes me think of burnt plastic, but that has such a negative connotation. I hate to say that, but here's, that's how smell memories go or whatever. I don't know. Okay, cheers. Oh, yeah, see, cheers. It is going to dissipate all this head, and it's just going to be a little bit of bubbles on top. Okay, cheers. Let's have a drink. I forgot for a moment that this was a pale ale, that this is a pale ale, and not a, no, ouch, and not a, an IPA because it's so hoppy in its aroma. And so as I took a sip of it, it ended up being so mild and gentle. I wasn't expecting that. Definitely bitter. It has like a straight line bitter down the middle of my tongue, which is really interesting. Definitely bitter. If you're looking for something that's bitter, this is definitely it. Sometimes I feel like people who don't like IPAs accidentally drink a pale ale thinking that it's a different style of beer, and that it really ends up being just less intensely bitter, but also is still very bitter. And this is a great example of that. This has a very intense lingering bitter to it, as much as the The aroma is very intense, very hoppy. The flavor is kind of mild and gentle and tricks you for a minute, and then it finishes up with a big hop bang. Very drinkable and delicious beer. Says drink cold, drink fresh, keep cold. But it doesn't have a canning date on it, or it may have at one point had a canning date on it. It has a purple smear on the bottom, so maybe it just didn't get stamped correctly. I really like this label, nice and shiny gold wavy lines. So that's pretty cool. Also, I really like that purple pinky color and teal together, in case you cared about my preferences about color. So now we're going to look at Laughing Monk Brewing's Brother Harvey. So this one is 6.8%, and this looks like it has a fish on the bottom. This is a limited release Pride Benefit beer. Do not age. Enjoy fresh. No matter what happens. So there you go. So all of the beers this has a nice rainbow of glasses on it. That's pretty cool. All the beers that Laughing Monk has been putting out recently have been. Is it Laughing Monk? Now I'm second guessing myself on that. I think so, and now I feel like I should double check it, but I am certain when I picked up this can, there was another can called Sister something, because they've been doing fundraisers for the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, and so one of the last beers that I had by Laughing Monk was doesn't even matter. Anyway, I am relatively certain that a lot of their beers are fundraisers for the sisters, and so I thought this was cute that it was called Brother Harvey. So if you don't know the story about Harvey Milk, there is a movie about it and you should watch it. There's an installation at SFO. You should not go, though, because public. Harvey Milk was really influential in the gay rights scene in San Francisco. And so I think one of the reasons that the Castro exists as the gay area of San Francisco is because of Harvey Milk. He was the, crap, you guys, I don't remember what his, he was an elected official in San Francisco, and then ended up getting shot in San Francisco, primarily because he was gay and people are fucking awful. Pardon the F-bomb, I guess. But, anyway, there is a movie called Milk that you could watch, and the installation at San Francisco Airport is pretty interesting. I don't know if it's still there, because I guess, let's see, when did I see it? I guess I saw it when I flew to Cleveland in February, and it was definitely there then. I don't know if it's still there now, but the information's out there for you. So, this is a Milkshake IPA, and as you can tell, it's a hazy IPA. It is so hazy. Oh my goodness. This looks like a mimosa. Oh, it smells like mangoes. Oh, Oh, sneezy bird. You're so sneezy. Smells like mango. It smells like pineapple. It's pretty delicious smelling. It didn't pour as heady as the other one, and I'm relatively certain that I just hard poured this. But cheers, let's have a drink. That was weird. Okay, so one of the things that I haven't quite understood about Milkshake IPAs is that I'm relatively certain that they're adding lactose, right? And so that's fine. Like, I'm into lactose beers. But this, got sweet and malty on me, and it was surprising. This is the most milkshake-like Milkshake IPA I've ever had. The rest of them just felt like very, just felt like IPAs that that were hazy, I guess. I don't even know. I didn't necessarily know that there was lactose in it, and it didn't ever make me think a lot about a milkshake experience. This one for sure does. And now I understand why people think it's cool, because it is so different. It was like not an experience I was expecting to have. I'm glad actually that there was a video. I wish I had long fingers because my sunlight just went away. Okay, so wow, let's go back over this whole situation again. So it's delightful. It smells, just like I would expect an IPA to smell, with all of these tropical aromas. Definitely pineapple and mango, like it says on the can. It smells like it's going to have a nice bitter hops to it. And then you take a drink. Wow. And it's like creamy and sweet. It does remind me of a milkshake. I happened to drink a milkshake this morning. So it's like a fresh experience in my mind. I tend not to drink milkshakes very often, but when my when my son wants hamburgers and milkshakes. And so wow. Wow. It's like not quite an experience that I'm expecting out of a beer, where I get this sweetness and this milkshakiness, but then what ends up happening is, you get all of these tropical hoppy flavors going on, and then it's creamy and delicious, and it's really good. And I'm really just like taken aback by this whole experience. I've had a whole bunch of milkshake IPAs, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's very kitschy, like we're just trying to, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. And I didn't know, I feel like the name didn't make sense. I get that they're adding lactose, right? Blah, blah, blah. But it didn't make sense in the flavor of the beer necessarily. This is killing it in the milkshake IPA situation. It is delicious. I'm not real keen on sweet beers, and so it like kind of makes me second guess myself on that. Would I drink this whole pint? I guess stay tuned, right? Wow. The lactose really mellows out the fact that this is an IPA. And so you get all of the IPA qualities out of this, and the aroma and the hoppiness, and then it just kind of blends into this nice, swirling, soft experience, and I love it. I love it. So I guess now I'm sold on milkshake IPAs, but I'm a little worried about drinking any other ones, because I'm pretty sure that it won't be the same experience. Like I said, I've had a bunch, and I was like, meh, I don't know, whatevs. It's a milkshake IPA, fine. This is delicious. Okay, so that was Laughing Monk Brewing Brother Harvey Milkshake IPA with mango and pineapple for San Francisco Pride. So cheers to everybody who couldn't go out and do Pride this year. I did Pride as a queer in place with my friends, and I sent them boxes of decorations, and I made a bunch of different cocktails, including a rainbow sangria and color changing Kool-Aid, and we did it over Google Hangouts, because we can't go places, and it wasn't quite the same experience, and I didn't encounter very many queer beers for the season, and so I even came across these late, but here we are. Like I said, nobody even knows what year it is, so it doesn't matter that we're late. So here is my Pride beer review, Brother Harvey and 50 Shades of Pride. If you've had either of these, or let's talk about milkshake IPAs. If you've had a milkshake IPA that really did have that sweet creaminess in it, tell me about it, because I probs want to drink that. So happy Pride to everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and be safe out there. Wear a mask.